Hey, folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to return to the Mercury Lounge with The Warning. This is December of 2019. We have a recording of Crimson Queen that we wanted to share today. Actually, the person that got it, Steve, told us that he had it. And apparently it's the only one that we know of that's online at the moment anyway. So great. We love this song. And we kind of figured that they would have played it during one, this 2-night run. Apparently, they didn't play it on the second night because they were waiting on Jason Flom to show up, who's the guy that eventually signed them. So they knew he was coming. They didn't want to bake the cake till he was actually in the room. And best if Pow doesn't bake the cake anyway for him, so it all worked out. And sorry, Pow, I had to get that in there. Let's just give this a listen. Adrian, do you have any thoughts ahead before we do that?
Well, Crimson Queen, it's usually an acoustic song, and so it's going to be an acoustic played in an otherwise explosive show.
Yeah, well, don't forget, we have learned this from numerous artists that have gone acoustic. Acoustic does not necessarily mean mellow. It often means, we saw Billy Strings, and that was pretty explosive, you know. And this song takes you on a journey, for sure. And I think it hits some highs. All right, well, yeah, let's give it a listen. We'll discuss afterwards.
So small. Okay. Yeah.
Its fingers are just pulled and go ways into the heart. I can't always be there to stop all the bleeding. Your words are misleading. There's more to it than just wishing to be found. 'Cause you are my fantasy. I don't know what that means, but I know that you amuse my soul. I don't know the meaning of that glance. The way that it seems to dance always leaves me in a trance. What's the reason for that smile you wear? Wishing that it was for me. Never made me feel so weak. I can't always be there to stop all the bleeding. Your words are misleading. There's more to it than just wishing to be found.
Oh, nice. What did you think, Adrian?
First of all, I liked the sound of Ali's bass in this one. Just really kind of like probably vibrating the room.
Yeah, the camera was standing right in front of the cab for the bass. So I was noticing that. Actually, good placement, because it was nice to hear her nice and loud like that. And notice, smooth tones, no fumbling around, just letting the notes sustain forever. And they did sustain forever. Those Spectres are nice instruments. So that was really, really cool to listen to. Yeah, and so you could really understand Ali's technique just by listening carefully, and also you could see clearly what she was doing, which was a nice bonus. Yeah, this is great. You can see all of them, and the crowd isn't jumping around or anything, and most of them aren't filming for whatever reason. People are getting pictures up front, but I didn't see anybody with their phone out, which was interesting. So about the best case scenario, really, for getting a nice clip. So. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a fantastic rendition and flawless. Nothing went wrong.
That's right.
The guitar worked. Pyle's mic was right there. Yeah, great vantage point. Yeah, thanks, Steve, for pointing that one out, because that was really, really cool. We like seeing that song being performed, and that was one of the nicest, just in terms of how it was captured and seeing the whole thing. They pretty much always kill it, so long as there aren't any tech issues, clouding things up. But that was about as good as one could possibly expect. So thank you for that. That was fantastic. Really enjoyed it.
Even the audience sang along with Danny.
Yeah, I'm sure they were excited. It turns out that people heard about this show, and it did sell out instantly, but it was almost entirely their patrons. And from all over the world, people flew to that gig from, say, London, other places. So it was a big deal, and it was a very supportive crowd, and they delivered. Every song we've heard from this night was just fantastic as well. And let me see, we've heard Red Hands. It's just been really cool to watch the show so far. I think we saw Ugg last time. So, yeah, we're going to pop in on this show once in a while. And, when we find other clips, there's no one person that got the whole show. So we'll just pick up whatever we can find here and there as time permits, But folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this? Let us know if you were in the room, of course. That's always interesting, exciting, to hear about people's experiences actually going to these gigs, especially if they came from a long way off. Any other thoughts you have, leave those below. If you have other suggestions, leave those as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.
See you later.